another video. Today we are not finishing, probably not even close to finishing. Today we are continuing all of our quest.
I knew Grandpa Sam had a twin.
And I'm pretty sure I already did this in the last video, but I'm doing it
And
again.
that he never talked about him.
Because apparently he didn't want to say
I guess my grandpa didn't like history any more than my mom did.
How I Want to Remember My Brother by Sam Finch. The thing I remember is that when he made up his mind, that was it. My brother said he'd die before he ate another mushroom, and he did. At Barbara's funeral, we swore we'd never be afraid again, and he wasn't. I think Calvin always wanted to fly.
Sam! Calvin! Dinner's ready! Coming!
But that day, he finally made up his mind to do it. I told him going around was impossible. Maybe if I hadn't said that,
we're about to die, guys.
I'm not gonna tell you again!
maybe if the wind hadn't picked up, then maybe he'd still be here. But I doubt it. I think he'd already made up his mind. That's what I want to remember about my brother. The day he made up his mind to fly. And he did.
Okay, well, I need to plug my controller in.
Calvin's story felt strangely familiar. When I was younger, I remember trying to do the exact same thing.
Just give me 5 seconds to plug my remote in. Okay, great. Now, this game is not really, it's not really a game. I mean, I don't do much.
After the
but
funeral,
it's fun.
Edie roped off Calvin's half of the room.
My door is still shut.
Mom said Grandpa Sam enlisted at 18 and never set foot in the room again.
What? My controller came unplugged. That's pretty daggum cool, my guy. Oh, okay.
The passages were a pretty tight fit. They'd obviously been built for smaller hands and bellies.
Not going in there. That's pretty daggum clever. They just wanted to like a little wine cellar, not wine cellar, That's really daggum cool. Pretty clever. I mean, make it look like just a little box with a line in it. But where am I currently? Okay, yeah. I'm back out of the passages, basically. Wait a minute. I think I'm gonna look in this room first.
Barbara was a child star for 2 years, until America grew out of it.
I see Bigfoot.
Growing up, I always thought of Barbara as a child star.
Bigfoot. Wow.
I never thought about how hard it must have been for her afterwards.
I don't know, like, is there something special? Oh, that's kind of gross. Barbara was smoking cigarettes.
Of all the stories people wrote about Barbara's death, I'm surprised Edie saved this one.
Old Jack here with another ghastly tale inspired by America's most unfortunate family. I'm calling it The Surprise Ending of Barbara Finch. As a child star, Barbara was famous for her scream. Now at 16, she was all washed up. A has-been. But in a lucky break, she'd been asked to perform her signature scream at a local convention for monster movie fans. It was just the boost her career needed. Unfortunately, her scream hadn't aged well.
Getting better. I think you just need the right motivation.
Her biggest fan and current boyfriend, Rick, was about to demonstrate when...
Now that was a great scream.
It was Barbara's father, Sven. He'd slipped into a table saw and had to be rushed to the emergency room. So Barbara got stuck babysitting her youngest brother, Walter. Her convention comeback was canceled.
Okay, I'm hearing frustration, but I'm not hearing terror. What if I tried...
A gang of hoodlums in Halloween masks have been terrorizing Orcas Island tonight. Police are urging residents to...
That came from the basement.
You're right! Also, I loved your delivery on that. Why is your...
And winding until finally the key pops out.
Thanks, babe. I'll be back in a sec.
That's pretty dead clever.
Rick hadn't returned.
I figured,
So Barbara
like I said,
went to
I figured
look
there's
for
a
him
reason I can do this
right
twice. The first
on
episode?
cue.
Yeah. So, I'm pretty sure in the first episode, I literally told myself, okay, there is a reason that you are able to do this over and over again. It has to be a reason that I can keep turning this, or like there has to be a reason that I can stop and then go back to it. You know what I mean? I said there's a reason I can do this twice. Some stuff you can't do twice. So I was like, okay, obviously there's a reason for this. There's something hidden, something blah blah. You know, I was starting to get really interested in looking at it. You know what I mean? So.
She reached for the music box. And as she wound the key, she listened for Rick, but the house was silent.
Oh, that's lovely. So.
She found Rick's Finch and imagine the worst.
The gang's leader is the infamous Hookman killer, Dr. Carl Hamill, who impaled and then ate his family 10 years ago tonight.
That's weird. Really get some workout shit, guys. I can't see anything.
The old Finch rattled and grew still.
Oh dear!
Oh!
Rick?
Barb, relax. I was just trying to scare you to help you find your scream.
Well, I'm not scared, Rick. I'm furious.
Then act furious. All I'm getting from you now is that you're hurt and confused and you're...
She threw him out, but she kept a little something to remember him by.
Barb, have you seen my other crutch?
And she was still holding it when she fell asleep watching the late picture show. Hours later...
Barbara! Walter, what's going on up there? Ah! Okay, I'm coming up, but if this is a trick, you're dead, Walter.
I hate that I actually have to control this. Somebody... Oh, it's just a chair. It was on a rope. I thought it was like following me for some reason, and I was like, bro, why is the game glitching out? Wow. Wow, nothing's falling all over the house. Can I hit this? Oh my goodness. I'm gonna quit being stupid, and I'm gonna go do what I'm told to do.
Police describe the man as 6 feet tall, with a steel hook for a hand. Residents are urged to lock all doors and windows and notify the police of any suspicious activity.
Barbara turned, saw the hook man, and was speechless. He was quite smashing. He couldn't get enough of Barbara.
Okay, Barbara, there's got to be another way out of here.
Where was the tunnel in Walter's room? Oh yeah, the window.
That night, she played her part beautifully. She thought about abandoning Walter, but just couldn't do it. Molly's door hadn't been opened in years. The hinges grow. He wasn't moving, but she sensed the story might not be over yet.
He's gonna be gone, isn't he? Yeah.
The hookman had vanished. She listened for his breathing, but all she heard was... At the door, she heard whispering. It was coming from inside the house.
dear.
It was a dream come true. Then she saw what kind of monsters they were, and she realized what was about to happen. She was going to be famous. And with her final breath, Barbara Finch gave the performance.
Why would I be in this house? Why?
Here, Barbara was magnificent. Poor girl. She had a taste for stardom. But unfortunately, so did her fans. Of course, the police blamed it all on poor Rick, who disappeared the same night. And little Walter, hiding under his bed the whole time. He took it all pretty hard, but that's another story. As for Barbara, tucked inside the music box is all they ever found of her. Her ear. Now that's what I call a real eerie tale.
Lame. Lame. Why do I play story mode games? I don't understand.
Edie told me all Barbara wanted was to be remembered, as absurd as that comic was. Maybe what Edie saw was a happy ending. I guess now I know why Mom didn't like me playing with the music box. Whenever people ask me about my family, the first thing they always want to know about is Barbara.
The music box was downstairs, right? Yeah, it was downstairs.
It's funny. All those times I played with the music box and never found the basement key.
And now the entire time the music box is going to be playing music because I've cranked it so long. Yay! I'm not sure if it's a horror game or not. Yo. This is lit. Not really. Not quite yet. There's a table saw that he fell on. Or, I don't know how you fall on that unless you're like standing on a wood block trying to like reach over and you. This is a really crappy table saw. I don't know who made this, but obviously it's not real, but I mean.
Mom said the basement was off limits, unless I wanted another tetanus shot. I saw Edie sneak down to the basement once, carrying packages.
I can't see anything that way, so we're not
I thought maybe she was hiding presents. I remember asking Mom once about where Walter had gone.
Do I not have a flashlight?
She said after Barbara died, he got as far away as he could. If there's a pattern in all these stories, I think it's that none of us has gotten very far.
Goodbye, everyone. I can't believe I've been down here for 30 years. On that first day, after the shaking started, I didn't think I'd survive a week. But after a few days, I settled into a routine. That's what kept me sane. Having a schedule, living for today. I always expected to be dead tomorrow. But if you wait long enough, you get used to anything. Even a monster on the other side of the door starts to feel normal. Almost friendly. And then one day, everything just stopped.
Well,
whatever that thing was, it was gone.
Honestly, pretty daggone confused
Maybe
on
it got
what the
tired
frick I'm doing.
of waiting. Or maybe I just got tired of being afraid.
This game, I don't know why I'm playing it.
It's been a week now,
horror game or
the longest in 30 years.
But like, it wasn't under the horror genre.
I'm done waiting. I have to leave while I still can.
Weird and creepy, but not quite scary.
I know it's out there somewhere. Whatever killed Barbara and Molly and Calvin. Maybe this is all a mistake. But I need to stop living the same day, even if it kills me.
I just want to say
whatever's
props
out there,
to whoever has the creativity
to
make this game.
I'm ready for it. I'm going to appreciate all of it, especially the food. I don't mind if I only have a year left. Or a month, or a single week. I'd be happy with one new day. I can already imagine the sun on my face.
Oh, that's how he died. Okay. Isn't that just lovely? Hey,
Walter died when I was 6.
Yo, I'm so confused.
I can't believe my mom never told me he was down here.
So, when she was 6. I know, I want to say that she's this old, but I don't know what year this game is based in, so. I was born when he died. There's still peaches. Okay.
I'm sure my mom was trying to protect me.
Why is this game always giving me a hard time?
Maybe she was afraid I'd end up like Walter. But if she never told me about an uncle under the house,
what else is she not
I can only imagine what else she was hiding. I don't want to make the same mistakes she made.
Oh, this is trash, so that stinks. Oh yeah, there's flies, but where did they come from? How did they get underground? Oh, I forgot there's a big huge hole here.
Trying to bury something that's still alive. Now that there's only one of us left, or maybe two, I thought it was time I heard the stories for myself and found out what happened to everyone else. But now I'm worried the stories themselves might be the problem. Maybe we believed so much in a family curse, we made it real.
I'm a little bit confused.
I don't know if I should even be writing this. Maybe it'd be better if all this just died with me.
Yeah.
But I thought you should know about your family.
A light. But it's still cutting on when I walk by. It's kind of weird.
And the history you're a part of.
I don't know why. For me, I was from out there and like go into a tunnel or some weird thing like that. I don't know.
Though to be honest, I feel as lost as you probably do right now. I think the people in these stories believed them, for what that's worth.
It's supposed to be like a hideaway on the beach. Did I see a train bell? What, bro? What?
And when you look at the house, that history of imagination and stubbornness and madness,
the swing is still
any
up
of it
there,
seems
bro.
possible. I think we've been surrounded by death for so long, we've just gotten used to it. What kind of family finishes building a cemetery before starting the house?
Sorry, guys. Where am I supposed to go right now?
It's embarrassing for me to admit
cemetery.
this, but the pet cemetery made me more uncomfortable than the human one. 3 of the gerbils were mine, and 2 had been my fault.
Derpy, Derpy Jr., Burpy, Chirpy, Burpy. Lurpy, Zerpy. Well, I'm guessing that's all the gerbils. Number 2 night had been Bailey. I'm not even gonna Shadzi, maybe? I don't know. I'm not gonna read all these. There are a whole bunch of probably computer generated names. Or just like basic names. I mean, they're pretty big on basic.
Sven built the house, but it was Edie who designed the cemetery.
Cool, it's a Walk of Fame star. Walter Finch. It's the tunnel he walked out of. And it's like so dadgum realistic to the other one. Hey, Edie. Okay. Calvin. Molly. Why is she going so slow? Does she not know how to run? Okay, I'm missing something. I see that now. Yeah, I didn't. For some reason, I don't know how I didn't see this.
I'm sure
Honestly, I
Odin's
don't feel
monument
very
had been
smart.
Edie's idea. My mom was always trying to move on, but for Edie, the past never went away.
This is the house sinking, I'm assuming.
She could see it poking out of the water at low tide. Edie said she dreamed about the old house every night.
Whoa! Is that what I'm hearing dinging out there? A ship? Sure sounds like a dead ghost.
Edie's side was always easier for me to understand. But the older I get, the more I can see where my mom was coming from. Her dad had been pretty strict, but it wasn't enough to save her brothers. She was just trying to do better.
Ooh.
She lost.
With the game making, if I had to bet, Jake, or maybe a wife.
We never found Milton's body, so my mom insisted we were putting up a monument, not a tombstone. There's so many things I wish I could ask my mom now. Part of me thinks this is what she wanted all along. For me to come back someday and find everything out for myself.
I'm imagining this would be kind of sketchy to walk on after all
But
these
looking
years.
back on it now, if she told me there was going to be so much climbing, I never would have come when I was 22 weeks pregnant.
How would you walk on the skinny part? Look, if you're almost to go right now. I don't get it. Yeah, I didn't think it was over here. Oh, there's a ladder. Okay, I didn't see that before.
I never met Grandpa Sam, but I think he and my mom had a lot in common. They were both pretty intense.
This is my kind of room. That's kind of a odd shape, but okay. No, it's normal. So I'm just tripping.
Sam spent his life shooting photos, but Mom said he got nervous being in front of the camera. I guess we're all afraid of something.
Dawn, I promise, you'll never forget this weekend.
Yes, sir.
These memories are going to last a lifetime.
Mm-hmm.
Perfect.
It's gonna rain the whole weekend, isn't it? Please just take the damn picture.
Hey, language.
I will never forget this weekend, Dad.
That's the spirit. Okay, got it.
I'm gonna take some pictures, okay?
Just be careful. That camera's older than you are.
You're right, Dad. It's starting to clear up.
Still freezing, though.
I don't know. I'm almost taking pictures though. I keep pressing the button on accident, thinking that. I don't know what I'm supposed to do here. There's something I'm supposed to be getting a picture of, and I'm not
I
sure.
should not have drunk all that coffee.
Hold still while I take a picture of you.
I definitely won't be moving.
Are you...
Hey,
That's a keeper.
Got you. That's what
I'm just saying. I'm not always going to be here, Don. You'll need to remember this stuff. if you want to survive.
I'll be fine, Dad.
You know who else thought he was going to be fine?
Some guy who died.
Dawn, I'm being serious.
I know, Dad. You're always serious. Doesn't being out here make you want to chill out?
Well, to tell you the truth, I haven't been out here in 20 years. Last time I was with my brother Calvin. Man, that was a great trip. Your grandpa Sven taught us how to fish, how to build a fire. We found an old logging trail. There were deer everywhere. I bet if I could remember where that trail was, we'd spot a buck for you in no time. Give me a minute to check the map. Let's see. Maybe. Or was it?
I'm not seeing what I'm supposed to be doing here to like trigger it.
Dawn, don't you think you could find something more interesting to photograph? You don't need to waste any more film on me, kiddo.
Yeah, the birds.
Dad!
Good eyes, Dawn.
Perfect.
Before you take the shot, let me get a picture of it.
Dad, I...
Let me get behind you.
Do I have to do this?
Dawn, you don't have to do anything. But if you want to survive, you'll need to be strong. Great shot, Dawn! I'm proud of you, Dawn. Always remember that, okay? Sorry, Dawn. Just gotta reset the timer.
Dad, it's twitching. I think
That's
it's
totally
still...
normal, Dawn. Just focus on the camera. Try not to think about...
Dad!
Oh, it was still alive. But just because it's twitching doesn't mean it would jump back up like that. Because I know good and well it wouldn't.
Of all these stories, that's the one I wish most that my mom had told me.
Wait, is that just a regular old kitty cat? I think that's just a regular cat. That's kind of weird, dude. But you do you, my guy.
Instead of hiding from death, Sam seemed to go out of his way to meet it.
I have no idea what this game wants me to do. Just want me to go back out of his room. Alright guys, I think I'm gonna end this episode here. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed, leave a like and share with friends. Subscribe if you're new. Leave a comment. I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace out.